Aries, it looks to me like for many of you, something from the past is coming in. This is right. It's a person that maybe in the past, for whatever reason, had turned their back to you. Or let me put it this way, it's a person that turned their back to the future with you, and but they keep looking in the past for whatever reason. Probably some of you, since August has started and a week of it is gone, but some of you have probably already received that particular message, and in particular around the 8th of August, or the number 8 certainly represents as well the month of August. But I do see that message coming to you from this person, and I feel like they are talking about the past. They don't really talk about the future, but they're talking about the past for whatever reason. All cards are in the upright, every single one of them. So it has, certainly it's not necessary to be a person. It could be you're getting news from organization or some sort of governmental body. It is possible, not necessarily to be a person. It's possible that it is sort of a government letter. So for some of you it will be different, but it is definitely coming from the past, and it feels to me like it has taken them quite a long time, if this is a person or not, or just some organization or maybe a company that you work for or used to work for. Now it has taken them quite a long time to make their mind up. Somehow it looks to me like you had to be very patient. It took a lot of patience and a lot of let me say, words that are on purpose chosen to be calm. And this was you. This was you who was acting like this. You had to stay calm. You had to use your best language and your most relaxed. Let me say, be more patient, be more relaxed with this situation, whatever that is. But there it is. It's coming now. It's coming in August, and it looks to me, it seems to me as if your whole world is turning around it for you. And it's not bad. Quite to the contrary, actually, it is a movement forward. Finally, you can move forward. Whatever that is, if you wanted that contract, then you're getting it, and it's taken quite a while. Who knows, maybe even 8 months to get there. I don't know. But simply because we have the strength and the 8, so there are 2 8s, one next to the other. So, and I don't think it is you who is taking the initiative to approach that company or this person, but rather them coming finally back to you and giving you, offering you whatever you've been expecting them to offer you, really. I do see you patiently working on it. And when I say working, if this is now a relationship, then you've been very patient. You are slowly but surely working on that relationship, and it's coming. Well, it's funny because they keep looking to the past. They don't really look in the future. Look how they've turned their back, and they keep, this is the past, this is where we come from. And you have as well, you look to the past and you have been very patient with them. And I see you putting all the fights to side, all the issues that you could not find a middle ground for them. You're just putting them to rest. You're not dealing with it anymore. I mean, this is the Five of Swords, and you're just giving up on fights, or maybe they are giving up too. So it's like, to me, all this feels like peace. Finally, let's just declare peace and actually move forward with much nicer things. It will be a great movement forward. You've been waiting for it, and for many of you, it feels like it's a proper relationship. Let's say a relationship that is developing in a traditional way. It's not anymore this back and forth, but very stable. But it feels like finally it's been a long and dusty road for you to get there, but finally this is coming down to a nice traditional relationship, a very stable, grounded one, not a modern one, not in the modern way, not a creative one, but rather, and if this is a job or a business or something, then you finally get that stable, traditional project or job that you just wanted. It's just coming. It's an offer to you. And as I say, I mean, it's not been easy. Then again, let's take Mars. Since Mars is your ruling planet, and Mars has been for so long retrograde. Now finally Mars is moving forward, and he will be meeting Saturn as well in a few days' time. I think mid-August exactly, they will meet exactly, and this will stabilize. Saturn is like the stabilizer for this, whatever this is, relationship, work, business, anything, you name it. For some of you, that's the state. Mars is the action. Finally, you can make it happen, action, but it's going to be a stable one because Saturn is there. And Saturn is the one he's a traditional one. He loves traditional, he loves people being traditional. He's old-fashioned. And for many of you, this will be as well, probably even a wedding in the traditional way. I mean, it can be a proposal in the most old-fashioned traditional way, and it has taken this person quite a long time to get there. They're not very fast decision makers, not at all. Maybe even for some of you, this is a person who has a very earthy energy, which is a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But not necessarily. It's just, you know who this is, you know what this situation in your life is. It's taken them a time. But the good thing with this is that once they've taken that time and once they've made their mind up, then they stick to it. They will not turn their backs tomorrow and say, oh, actually I've changed my mind again. It doesn't work for them. So they're very stable once having made their decisions. And for, yes, as I say, so for some of you, this might as well be a proposal, a very traditional, in a very traditional, old-fashioned way. So expect this. If you have suspicion that your partner might go for that, I would say mid-month. As I think it is possible that it is mid-month. That the question pops, and it will be done in a very traditional way. For some of you, it's just a wedding. It's a proper wedding, and it doesn't have to be you. It can be just someone that is very important in your life, your child, someone that you know from childhood. And you will be, it looks, I don't see a very big surprise to it, but still the news comes so somehow it may as well catch you a little bit off guard. Something that you never expected. Say you never expected of this friend of yours to get into such a traditional matrimony or a relationship or a wedding or whatever. You never expected this, but there we go. But it is either way. If it's not you personally, then it is someone that is very, very near and dear to you. And it's not someone new. It's not someone new. This person has been for a very, very long time actually in your life. And as I say, they keep looking to the past. They keep thinking of what was and how much we invested actually, and how patient we were, and how this was a lot of work, and we are going to now make it happen. And it's beautiful. You will feel finally things moving forward, whatever this situation might be. And if this is a job that you've been waiting for a very long time, because I can see you being rather patient, and I mean the past doesn't really look very easy to me. You're not coming from pink colored times. You're rather coming from more difficult and going to the better ones. And the beginning, the actual breakthrough looks like happening in August for you, Aries. It is a beautiful one. It is a beautiful one. I mean, at the end of August, we get into Virgo, and maybe this energy, Virgo energy, will finalize. Because I feel this Virgo energy quite a lot here. It definitely starts. I mean, the Leo is represented here in the fire, in these two cards. There's quite a lot of fire, and that's the Leo bit. So be patient, even if necessary, for a couple more weeks. By the time you hit Virgo, I'm sure you will be seeing the breakthrough of this situation, whatever. It will be different for all of you, for each one of you. For some of you it will be a relationship, a proposal, even an actual marriage, or for some of you it might be a job that you really, really worked. Who knows how much you've invested, and you always wanted to get to that. And if this is a job, I would actually connect it very strongly to an organization that it's like a governmental organization to me. It's an old-fashioned governmental organization, and you will get it because the contract is here, and this is a contract, and it will be a long one. It's not going to be a short-lived one. So it's great. It's coming. The breakthrough is coming. Well done. Don't lose your patience now. That's the message. Keep going. You're doing it right, and it will happen. You will get there.